And then there was another point where, you know, some masked individuals in black were trying to burn down the Dinosaur Museum. So, for the most part, I try to not involve myself. The situation with the Dinosaur Museum, I involved myself in the situation just because, you know, we don't have much stuff around here, you know. Now I'm a father, I have kids, I've grown up, I've gone to the Dinosaur Museum, so at that point I kind of realized, I suppose it was not like, you know, this is getting way too out of hand, you know. Not saying that I condone people, you know, being, being aggressive towards police or the courthouse or anything like that. But I could understand their grievances, I suppose, in the situation. But when it started leaking out to other stuff, like the Dinosaur Museum and stuff like that, that's when I was like, okay, well, this is...
The dinosaurs didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything that was going on.
What did you do to involve yourself in that situation? You said you did with the Dinosaur Museum?
I mean, I stepped up, I kind of shouted at the crowd, like, hey, like, what are you doing? Kind of slightly interrogated one of the people that I assumed was involved. He seemed pretty passionate about burning it down or whatever it may be. And from there, kind of people in the crowd, I guess, I don't know, kind of like, hey, yeah, he's kind of making a point or whatever. And then from there was kind of a dispute, and I kind of found a way to kind of get myself out of the situation because it seemed to be getting pretty heated. So.
Did you observe any property damage that first night, Sunday night, in any other parts of Kenosha?
What's your response?
Well, I think first of all, it lays sort of the context of the whole situation. But second of all, there's been a lot of allusion to the fact that the defendant was motivated to come down here in response to this. So I think it's important that we get evidence about what it was that was going on. You may continue.
So for the most part, of course, you know, there was people that kind of trickled into other areas. But as far as I was able to see and document for the time that I was out there, which was quite a while, most people were kind of staying together in the same group, in the larger group. But of course, you know, in a hot situation like that, of course, there's going to be people with their own motives and objectives that may go out and do other things as well. So
I guess my question was, did you personally witness property damage